And here we go once again, ladies and gentlemen, from Stop Up Center here in Carson, California. 8 rounds, this in the middleweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing solid black trunks tonight, he weighed in officially 155 1/2 pounds. A 26-fight veteran, he brings 18 victories, including 12 knockouts and 8 defeats into the ring tonight. From Apartado, Colombia, here is Wilfrido Buelvas. And next his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing red with black, he weighed in 156 1/2 pounds. In 7 bouts as a professional, he stands perfect with 7 victories. No defeats, 5 wins coming by way of knockout. Presentando de Los Ángeles, California, nacido en Mexico City, Mexico, el invicto, the undefeated, Marvin Cabrera. And your referee in charge of the action, Jerry Cantu.
Gentlemen, you have received your instructions in the dressing room. I want a good, clean, hard fight, and you will obey my commands at all times. Touch them up. Good luck to both of you.
All right, I'm Bernardo Osuna, and I have the privilege tonight of being joined, as I do, on many of these Golden Boy Boxing on ESPN fight cards by the legend, the future Hall of Famer, Bernard Hopkins. B-Hop, what do you expect from Cabrera and Buelvas?
Are you ready?
They both going to come out slugging because they want to show that they are in charge. And you know what? The best way to do that is to get off first, throw punches first, and try to establish, your dominance early, not late, but early. And that's what's happening right now.
The Mexican who's fighting out of Los Angeles, Cabrera.
Stop, break on your own.
A naturally right-handed person, but he fights southpaw, and this is a duel of southpaw as Wilfrido Buelvas, he's coming in here to try to upset the apple cart, but he's had a very tough road. His last 3 fights have been against undefeated fighters, and that's the case once again against Cabrera, who has yet to know defeat in his first 7 professional bouts.
And when you even go through those tests where you lost those 3 fights, I mean, you must learn something. Either you got to change something in your style, and maybe he's going to try to do it, tonight. But when you throw punches like they've been throwing back and forth, both guys are really cold. Whoever get hit with a good shot is going to really show effect as how their leg and stamina is in this fight early on.
Buelvas came in with a looping right hand, landed on the chin of Cabrera, who was able to take it, but Buelvas showing that at 18-8 with 12 knockouts, his punching power is no joke. And there he goes, once again, taking a step forward. There's Marvin Cabrera, ready to come back with something of his own and makes Buelvas step backwards.
Cabrera is more of a calm, poised type of fighter, and he's not, wasting a lot of unnecessary energy. He's just waiting hands up, waiting for a shot in between punches that's being thrown at him. So just look for him to counter either with a right hand from a southpaw position or a left hook or a right hook.
All right, so the formula is there. Let's see if... Oh, nice right hand, and he hurts Marvin Cabrera as Buelvas connects perfectly on that shot.
Both guys were exchanging, and again, both guys are cold. Whoever gets hit again with a shot that's clear like that, they're going to have some funny movement in their legs. I'm wondering to see if the recovery is quick than the punch.
So Cabrera, Buelvas showing that he's not here to just be a stepping stone for Marvin Cabrera. And Cabrera is leaving himself wide open when he throws that long jab, just gets lazy with it, and that's not a good place to be against Buelvas, who's got some pop in his punches.
And reflexes. Reflexes to respond when you see a punch coming back lazy and not being accurate. So he's going to be aware, and he's going to continue to watch for that opportunity to throw that same punch that caused that reaction.
So already, Buelvas landed 2 very good shots here in the first round, and Cabrera looking to get back at the end of this round and let him know that this fight is going to be tough for the young fighter out of Barranquilla, Colombia, 29 years old. Cabrera at 24. Let's listen in to the corner, see what Marvin Cabrera gets in terms of instructions after a tough first round. Daniel Ponce de Leon says you were just too static.
Mira, bien tranquilo. Quiere el gancho de mano izquierda cuando tira, las manos arriba, pues ya vea fuerte, ya vea, pero no te pongas para atrás. La pena atrás también para que tires el gancho. Párate en la pena atrás, la pena atrás tira tu jab, de izquierda el gancho. Cerradita la fuera porque tira mucho volado. Cuando él tire, tú tiras el gancho también fuerte.
When he throws, you gotta throw your left hook at the same time, says the former 122-pound world champion.
No porque te perdió un golpe.
He landed a very good shot on you. But it was nothing, don't worry about it. You got to control the distance, manage your range.
Okay, muy bien.
You did well.
Tranquilito. El gancho mano izquierda. Llévalo para las cuerdas y para abajo.
Just watch out. When he throws that left, throw the left to the body. You got to keep pushing him back. Those are the instructions of former world titleist Daniel Ponce de Leon, a man who got a good read as to what happened in round one.
Yeah, now he has to go ahead and deliver that message that he received in the corner. You know, Cabrera has a stand-up, straight-up style, but he don't use his jab. He throw one punch, but he don't use his jab effectively to set anything up, and that's what making him get countered every time he throw one punch and wait to see what happens.
Nice left hand there by Marvin Cabrera. And what was going on in the blue corner? Beto Duran, our third man of this broadcast team, as Wilfrido Buelvas was receiving instructions.
Yeah, well, he just met his trainer an hour ago. Candyman is notorious in Southern California, just jumping in last minute. He told him, keep your hands up.
And he did not do that right there, Beto. He got caught with a nice right hand from Marvin Cabrera. And boy, did things change here in round two.
Well, it only take one punch for a fight to change his pace. But, you know, Cabrera needs right now to work the body. And you know what? If he works and stay on that attack, he can not only at least establish that he's here to stay, you know, and to win this fight, then we will see a change in demeanor of both guys who won it the most.
What Cabrera wants to do, and he's very successful at it here in the second round, is landing to the body as Buelvas has a very nice counter right uppercut. But now you see the power of Cabrera coming on, his strength, and he's sitting on his punches, much like Ponce de Leon wanted him to do.
And I also see the poise and the professionalism in him as he stays and sits and waits for shots. See, right now he's waiting to counter. He's waiting right now to see an opening, and to be as poised and patient is showing a lot of veteran type of mental toughness that he had and mental skills.
And Buelvas there just missed completely with the looping left hand and went to the canvas on his own. No knockdown, obviously, as Jerry Cantu was right on top of it. But what does that tell you when a guy misses so badly and just ends up going down in terms of his balance and where he is?
Well, he's swinging to survive and not actually swinging to make it count. And that's what you've seen when any fighter, especially right now, when you throw a punch and you're not really looking at the target, you're just throwing a punch, and you're not set, you're not ready, you just want to throw a punch for a reaction.
No knockdown.
A tackle from Wilfrido Buelvas, who got caught with a shot, and Jerry Cantu says that was not a knockdown.
But he's not reacting that way, Bernardo. And he's not reacting that way. And his body language, to me, showing that he slowed up and now that he felt some of that power. And the fight's, you know, getting to a point where he has to now exchange. He's getting the worst of those exchanges.
He sure is, but he does have a dangerous right hand, which already hurt Cabrera in round number one. So Wilfrido Buelvas, he's just trying to survive, as you said, finish this second round on his feet as the pressure from Cabrera continues to mount. Here the bell is about to ring. Ooh, big right hand from Marvin Cabrera. All right, now the Candyman is in the corner as Buelvas goes to the corner.
¿Cansadito?
Are you tired?
No te preocupes.
Don't worry.
Así como lo estás tirando, así
Just
como
like
lo estás
you throw
tirando. Quédate dentro, no.
Stay
Estás
on the
haciendo
inside.
bien, mijo. No se lo das a la pelea, ¿ok?
Don't give him the fight. Jerry Cantu comes and checks on him. He says, are you okay? And yes, says Buelvas.
¿Más?
You want some more water?
¿Más?
¿Cómo anda? ¿Al 100?
Ey, cuando te quedas dentro, tira los
When you
golpes.
stay inside,
No
you
estás
gotta let your
pegando.
hands go.
Te está pegando, viejo. Esos
just
golpes de
stay.
ese gancho, no se
You
espere.
gotta throw your hooks.
Está esperando usted, tóquelo con el
You're
pinche
waiting
jab y
too long.
suéltele las manos. ¿Quieres ganar o qué?
Do you want to win this or what? All right, go throw some punches. What does the body language of Wilfrido Buelvas tell you, B-Hop?
It shows me that, you know, his confidence is going down very fast, and to get that back, he has to really like try to do a little boxing the first minute and a half of each round, because he felt the power. I think that he's reacting.
Big right hand.
He's reacting
and he's
just
hurt.
like that when he get hits with any punch.
And here comes Marvin Cabrera looking to finish the fight here in the third round, and Beto was in the corner. Is that exactly what they wanted him to do?
Yeah, but he has to stop and reevaluate where he wanted to be, but he can't stay there and slug.
All right, Beto Duran was in the corner. What was the instruction?
Body, 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 and then go to the hook. They say keep your hands tight because he does have that pop.
Ooh, big right hand there from Marvin Cabrera once again, and the uppercut from Marvin as Wilfrido Buelvas is looking just to finish on his feet. This is a scheduled 8-rounder, but it looks like it's going to be a rough road for him.
Well, Marvin now should go to the body, and it will be more of.
He's complaining of a rabbit punch now, right in front of Jerry Cantu, who is having none of it. He's counting the knockdown.
He won out of this fight. He won out of this fight. He will not make the count.
And there you said it right before it happened, B-Hop. He looked for a way out, and he took a knee, which is the right thing to do if you believe that you're hurt. But then Jerry Cantu was having none of it, and Marvin Cabrera gets his 6th knockout win in 8 victories as a pro. So in the end, it was Marvin Cabrera who had to navigate turbulent waters in the first round after being tagged with a nice right hand from Buelvas, but after 1 minute and 11 seconds, he looked for a way out, and Buelvas found it.
Cabrera, he has a really good, patient but effective style, and he executed at the end.
That's exactly what you want from a young fighter, and this is the type of fight where, you know, Marvin Cabrera in his 8th professional bout learned a lot because Wilfrido Buelvas came to fight. He may not have been well conditioned, he may have taken this fight last minute, but nonetheless, B-Hop, he kind of came out and gave what he could early on.
Well, he shot us a little very early, and he realized that he should have left a little in the tank, or at least some survival mode to fight hard and fight smart. And look, he was in a situation where he had to do that to do. I think it would have happened anyway, but it happened sooner than later.
All right, well, Marvin Cabrera is in great company as super lightweight world champion Regis Prograis also stopped him in February of last year. And this is how it happened. Take a look if there was or not a rabbit punch, and it seemed like there was one there, but
it was more of a punch of get off me type thing. Didn't really have an effect to it, and the referee knew it wasn't a legit way to respond. And you know what? The way he responded. So now you see the punch is really like a cuff of a wrist, part of her arm, not a really solid punch to get that reaction. And the referee wasn't conned by it.
Exactly. He was right on top of it, and we're the first to call a real rabbit punch when it does happen. And here's the count when it happens. He tries to beat the count of 10, but I think it was inevitable. We talked about body language after round 2. He really wasn't feeling like he was in this fight anymore, and round 3 proved it. But you got to give credit to Marvin Cabrera, who kept pressing. And now we've got the official time in the center of the ring with Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially. 1 minute, 11 seconds, round number 3. Referee Jerry Cantu puts a halt to the bout. Your winner by KO victory. He is still undefeated, Marvin Cabrera.
All right, so Marvin Cabrera, who's trained by former world champion Daniel Ponce de Leon since his professional debut. And you see the smile on Marvin Cabrera. It's the same on his trainer's face, who wants to take him along to the great heights that he enjoyed as a boxer.